What's good, YouTube? We back for another one. We got some clips we put together, man, about nurses cheating in the hospital, man. Let's get into it.
Well, yeah, some nurses did cheat at the hospital. I'm not gonna lie.
They put out these reports that saying the #1 cheating
It's nurses.
is nurses, yes. But you were a nurse, so you would know.
But that's because a lot of nurses date doctors. A lot of doctors are married. Not the nurses. It's the doctors that are married and cheating.
Oh, my God.
And the nurses date the doctors.
Wow.
So if you want to be completely honest, I think that's...
So you telling me there's no nurses that are married that's getting they cheat on?
That's bull.
That's bull crap.
On dogs.
That's
There's definitely a good amount of nurses, I'm sure, that are in relationships and possibly married too that are getting with these doctors.
She's like the female public defender because nurses are both genders, but they're typically female. So she's trying to like basically say like, nah, they're not the ones that's homewreckers. The doctors are the homewreckers.
Yeah, but either way, if you know that he's married, and you probably do, dog, you're still just as wrong.
Exactly.
more what I saw a lot of that.
Where? What rooms?
In the rooms, in the lab room, in the medical room, in the equipment room.
That is wild.
Is it like a quick thing, or was it like
Hold on.
the whole rundown?
Listen, it's just quick, and then they might see each other outside of the hospital, and then act like they don't know each other. But then you know when they get messy,
Yeah, I know each
when
other.
they bring it back to the hospital and everybody know their business. That's when they get messy.
God.
Yeah.
Was there nurses that were like, what was the purpose of the nurse hooking up with the doctors? Was it like to level up, or did they just always admire the doctor?
No, I think too. We work with a lot of women, so when they do see a man, they go fucking crazy.
But the thing is, did you guys?
So you just like married and just horny at work, like, basically. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a man,
Yeah. Like, you can't control yourself?
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just wild, dog.
You just a savage? You just start taking off your clothes and finding empty rooms? Like, it's wild.
Empty rooms.
It's
labs.
wild. It's wild, folks.
Y'all making areas unsterile.
Not even cleaning them after. Putting patients on the beds right after that.
Crazy.
Look at the doctors, like, this guy is like the goal, like, you know, this guy is like the high standard, like, this is the king of the office, basically, because he is a doctor.
So I think that's the hierarchy of the hospital. We have to treat the, hey doctor, do you need something? Because we're there to assist the doctors, right?
Yeah.
Hey doc, you need something.
y'all
Hey doc, you need
assisting
something.
her.
It didn't doctors
Exactly.
tell you, get up, I need that chair. And as a nurse, you would get up.
You have to, right?
You have to. That's the hierarchy of the hospital. So like you say, it's looked upon that the doctors are up here, and then of course the nurses. So it was just like I think a lot of nurses are single. So a lot of nurses can really do what they want to do.
Okay.
I think that a lot of my nurses friends, when we was at the hospital, we was single. So it was just like,
Just because you're single, I'm going to say you could do what you want to do, but it comes with repercussions. And then it comes with labels, too, because you could get called a homewrecker. Just because you're single and the other person ain't, don't mean they don't give you a green light.
Yeah.
And then nobody can't call you no names after that. Like, people could be calling you names.
On dogs.
You know?
Watch out for them single traveling nurses, man.
like, hey.
I heard that the cheating rate is crazy with nurses.
But what is really cheating, though? Is they married or they got a boyfriend?
Boyfriend?
It's so
So
cheap.
you don't consider that cheating
Thank
if it's
you.
just a boyfriend?
What kind of boyfriend?
Half of the girls I cracked that are
Hold on. Let me go back. What does it matter what kind of boyfriends are there? There's just boyfriends and husbands.
Yeah.
Like what is she talking about? What kind of boyfriend?
She's about to come up with some BS, man. She's about to try to make a gray area, make a little line where she could fit through, get through.
She's already on the nurse's side anyway. The nurse's side. She's trying to defend them.
Nurses seen this. I don't even realize they have a nigga until I see a picture of them at the crib or something, or until he called. Like, the way they conduct themselves, and the way you get so close to them, and you hit, and you damn near going on dates, and she cooking seafood boils for you, and it's like you just happen to find out she has a nigga after all of this shit. Like she
don't even tell you for real.
Yeah, you would never know. And the way they flirt, and the way they.
That's a crazy way. That's to the extreme. Like, you got a whole boyfriend or husband, and you're not just letting them crack. You making them seafood boils. You know what I'm saying? You making sure he's good.
That take time. Like you ain't making no spaghetti and meatballs. You making he said seafood boils.
That's next level cheating.
That's next level.
That's a whole relationship.
Yeah.
Though.
Act like they be having kids and married. And I think it's maybe because they there for 12 hours a day, and it's like not a lot of niggas in the field. But you would never know that a girl you fucking has a family or a nigga or anything like that until you just know.
Yeah.
Now, this brother wrote this comment in my comment section referring to one of my Stitch videos, how this brother right here stated he believes that nurses are the biggest cheaters due to their long work hours. I call bullshit because I know nurses that have spent their entire career working 8-hour shifts in the clinics. I know nurses currently right now that's on 10-hour shifts. I truly believe they have what's called the big bank syndrome. They have a very large source of income, which drives their ego. And before y'all get all in y'all feelings, I'm not trying to say all nurses cheat. I'm just saying a very high percentage of you. Y'all seen Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, man.
Dr. Burkett and Rhonda wasn't lying on y'all. Let's keep it a buck. This brother wrote, I've worked in 3 hospitals over the past 10 years, and I will validate this claim. The ED and ICU nurses are on top. I would also add med-surg. This young lady wrote, he's telling the truth all the time, even the male nurses. They are the female truck drivers of their profession. They have a very large source of income. This is why they lead the way when it comes to cheating. Also, when it came to the cosmetics, who were number one when it came to participating in that? I'm not judging y'all. I done dated them all. I'm just saying.
Yo, that's a good point though. Like, so they make so much money, then if they mess up their family, like, so what? I'm balling, I'm caking.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not relying on a man for their income. Or even if they, you know, even if like he gave her some money, she could be by herself and, you know, make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus like somebody making, I don't know, $40,000, $30,000, and then you need somebody there to help you.
Yeah.
But nurses make more than that, so it's like, all right, cool. I messed up my family. Well, whatever. I'll make it work. I don't need your money.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. And that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
They got a reason to take risks? Well,
I feel like, what's the word?
no regrets.
They could give a F less, so a little F, because like they got their own careers going for themselves, so they're not relying on nobody to support them.
Yeah.
You know,
That's so crazy.
it is crazy. That's crazy.
Believe your comment in the comment section. But y'all grown and do what y'all want to do.
I will never date a nurse. I've made that mistake a few times. I will never date a nurse again, and here's why. They cheat more than anyone. And the statistics even show it. And this is not all nurses. I know some amazing women who are great nurses and great women, but I'm saying this as a whole. And the reason is because of independence. They make great money, but they also work crazy hours, and they're always alone with other people on the job. And if you don't believe me, there's a million TikTok, social media videos where you can even talk to other male nurses or male medical professionals, and they will tell you how bad these women be cheating. Like, it's diabolical to the point to where a lot of the guys didn't even realize that the women were married or had boyfriends. Like, that is crazy. Like, these women, like, and I understand. And to me, this is why I don't even like doing, you know, like long distance relationships. Because if you have too much idle time on your hands, it's almost a recipe for disaster. And when you have too much time on your hands and you make great money and you're around temptation, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna go left. Just like with stewardess, you hear they're always around creeping, or like women in like the EMT. Well, I guess that's medical. Like, to me, it's just a recipe for disaster. And does that make men any better? No, I'm pretty sure men do the same thing. But I'm speaking from a man's perspective. Female nurses, yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't know about y'all, but I can't do it. You feel me?
So, I mean, they just got the exposure, you know what I'm saying? They work long hours, they're around dudes, they're around females, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, they make great money, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, it's their lifestyle.
And it's crazy because, like, another thing I thought about, you know, because in the field, like, those units like ED, ICU, they're typically closed off from like the rest of the hospital. So you could be like, yo, you could have your boo in the same unit as you, and you know, and nobody ain't gonna just pop up on you. Like, they might have to like buzz you in or something like that. So that'll give you a heads up. Like, even if you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, like, you get buzzed like, oh shoot, somebody's coming in or whatever. So you got a head start. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a regular floor, you know. And then you have security there too. So it's like, there's no way nobody's just gonna just run up in there and like try to bust you for cheating on them. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go to the 6th floor. You gotta go downstairs.
You gotta take mad turns, go up the stairwell. Like, it ain't gonna be easy. Like, you're usually tucked away somewhere that's hard to reach.
Bus doors and all that stuff. I get what you're saying.
For
Damn.
It's so easy to cheat and be cheated on as a healthcare worker. You heard me.
He sat down. Damn.
It's so easy to cheat and be cheated on as a healthcare worker. So you better make sure that you are with somebody that you can absolutely trust, and it doesn't matter whether you be the healthcare worker or the spouse or the partner of the healthcare worker.
That's mad true. I didn't even think about that. Because the other side could be true. Like the spouse on the other end, he's like, yeah, my wife's doing a 12-hour shift. I'm coming out to play. He's like, I'm coming out to play tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's great. He's stupid. Yeah, she's on call, man.
yeah, she's on call. Right? Like, she can't go nowhere.
Most of us that are at the bedside doing bedside care, whether you be a nurse or a respiratory therapist like myself, most of us work a 12-hour shift. That 12 hours does not include your drive into work, and that 12 hours does not include your drive back home from work.
Damn.
So that is a half a day.
Damn, that's crazy.
To participate in fuck shit. That's a half a day to cover your tracks. That's a half a day to come up with lies that actually can't be verified. And I'm going to tell you how those lies can't be verified. You cannot always go by the schedule that they tell you, because it's easy to lie about the days that you're working. And it cannot always be verified. There's always somebody that's going to want to switch their shift. And that is prevalent in nursing and respiratory. Nurses and respiratory therapists that are switching shifts. We work at a hospital, so it is very permissible for me to say I couldn't answer my phone because of a medical emergency. You can't verify if I'm telling you a lie about that, because there have actually been codes that I have been in where I could not answer my phone. I've been away in medical procedures like MRI where I could not answer my phone. How you gonna verify that? And the same way that you can't verify what I'm doing, I can't verify what you're doing because I'm gone for half the day. Most of the people that cheat in healthcare, they cheat with their coworkers, or they cheat with somebody that works at the hospital. You think about it this way, there are thousands of people that work at even the smallest hospital. So you have a wide variety to choose from if you want to participate in fornication or adultery.
Fornication or adultery is funny.
There's so many nooks and crannies that you can hide off with to fuck around with somebody, empty rooms that you can go off into and have a whole good time. And your lover not know anything about it.
That's wild.
So like I said, if you're gonna date somebody in healthcare, make sure it's somebody that you can trust. And if you're in healthcare dating somebody, make sure it's somebody that you can trust. That's it, that's all. Bye.
That's wild.
Shania, how old are you?
24.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse? Okay, nice.
Damn.
They hated that.
Why did they pop a nurse?
They hating.
Iran, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just because her profession, she's a nurse.
Yeah.
You hear some wild things about nurses, not really the most loyal, but I appreciate your service.
That's insane.
I mean, have you ever dated a nurse before and you experienced it, or?
I had a family member who was a nurse, and she wasn't the most loyal. So
Damn, that's a freaky ass family.
Freaky ass family.
Yo, I'm not gonna fret. If that happened, I see a relative do that, I would be like, I ain't messing with none of them either. Like,
I'm done, dog.
it's crazy.
I'm done.
And you're beautiful, so nothing there, but it's more than the looks at the end of the day, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you heard these stereotypes before?
Yeah, but that goes into closed-minded, because how you generalizing off of your cousin? Like, that's crazy.
Hey, it is what it is, though.
Oh, okay, we still.
That was dope.
All right, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he looks good, but I don't like closed-minded. Like, because I feel like if you're generalizing
Hold
about
on.
one, you're going to generalize about other stuff, too.
She wouldn't care that much if she didn't like him. Okay, you could tell she liked him because look, she's still talking to him. Like if she didn't like him and think he was attractive, she would have been walked to the next dude.
She was like next.
Yeah, she's like nah. And another thing, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't just go walk off and go where she need to go.
So
Same thing, profession. I worked with nurses. It was horrifying, and I'll admit it. Yeah, it's closed-minded. I'm not risking that. That was
He
crazy.
said horrifying.
So you worked with
Nurses
them and
wicked.
like they told you stuff, or?
I watched them flirting with other people while being married. Some of them flirted with me. I was like, ain't you married? Just not trying to deal with it.
Okay.
Don't even want to worry about it. That's all. But you're beautiful. You look like Ethiopian. I don't know. Have anybody ever told you that before?
no.
Oh, you're really pretty.
Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily. A bit older, but you look very nice put together.
Thank you.
I caught my coworker at the hospital having an affair on her husband with the doctor, and this is how I found out. I'm not going to be naming any names or hospital locations because I ain't trying to break up families, but Oh my gosh, you're going to want to stick around for this one because the tea is piping. So there's this one nurse that I worked with. She was married and had a 2-year-old daughter at the time. And we knew that she was having like some issues with her marriage just because she had like been telling us some stuff. And a lot of the nurses suspected that she may be having something going on with this doctor just because of the way they interacted at work and whatever. But she firmly denied it. She's like, no, absolutely not. I would never have an affair on my husband, like especially with that doctor. Ew, that's disgusting. So we were like, okay, but you could kind of tell something might have been going on. Okay, like I'm gonna demonstrate for you how she would go ask this doctor a question. She would lean over his desk. Oh, Dr. So-and-so, we have a patient. Okay. She was handing off a report to me one day, and we had these little phones that we used, and that's how we communicated with each other. Like, you know, you would ask a doctor a question that way, or you could send a message to the lab, whatever. Usually when you hand off your phone to another nurse, you're supposed to log out because this is like confidential information, right? She didn't log out. She didn't log out of her phone. She just handed it to me. I didn't realize she didn't log out. So when I go into my phone to ask someone a question, I see the last message that was in there was to the doctor from her. And it's just there. What do you want me to do? Not read it? It says, meet me in the stairwell down by the lab. Dun, dun, dun. This stairwell could only be used by employees, so you had to have a badge to scan in to go down the stairwell. So it was like not a lot of.
It's like you gotta be part of a secret society to even have access. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be a random person from the street that got access. Like, so you're mad comfy. Even if somebody pop up on you, it's gonna be somebody that you work with, not your significant other. You get what I'm saying?
You got trauma units. You got maternity wards. You can't just get into.
You can't just pop in there like as a regular like citizen. You have no access to these places.
All of those places have these little empty rooms. They got broom closets. They got little labs.
Like nook and crannies that you don't know about. You know, like it's crazy. It's like a maze.
Stairwells, dens, nigga. Offices.
It's crazy.
People used it. It was a very low traffic area in the hospital. You know what I mean? But I didn't stop there. I had to keep reading. I had to. Meeting in parking lots, in closets, in the hospital. Like, babes, it was scandalous. And so that's how I found out. Now, I will tell you, I am not a homewrecker. And what they did was really none of my business, even though she handed me all of the information. So, and they ended up getting caught anyways, just based off of their pure sloppiness. So, but you would be surprised how often this happens. I have so many stories. Drop in the comments if you work in a hospital, if you've experienced
mad nosy
anything
though.
like this.
She's wild. About it.
A new study shows that nurses are more likely to cheat on their spouses than athletes and even musicians. This is according to the survey done by the dating app Ashley Madison. And Ashley Madison, of course, is an app for cheating spouses. The gist of the study was that nurses and doctors cheat because of the stress and the long hours. Things happen. It's not just nurses and doctors. The interaction with other people can become emotional. If anything, being a divorce lawyer has taught me, you have to work on your marriage and keep your intimate connection with your partner.
Hold on, she would know, damn, as a divorce lawyer. But damn, the emotional stress that like gives them, I'm not gonna say the green light, but that's the reason.
Be an opening, nigga.
That's crazy.
That's the alley-oop, nigga.
I know, like it's like the chink in your armor. Damn, that's crazy, man. I don't know. You gotta stay loyal and strong-minded if you really like somebody. That's crazy. That's all I can say.
This. Female nurses cheat more than any other profession. Y'all know reading works everywhere, so she survey found that female doctors and nurses lead the pack, with a whopping 20% admitting to affairs. The culprit, high-pressure environment with demanding schedules and long shifts.
Hey, one thing I learned about where I'm working, bro, women in the healthcare, nigga, they be cheating like a motherfucker. And their husbands boyfriends, significant others, girlfriends, whatever, nigga, they be cheating crazy, bro. Like, no sense of loyalty at all. They be happy about it. Like, kiki, laughing.
The funny part to me is he's driving it. It's like, it just seemed like it's something he had to get off his chest.
Oh,
like,
no.
you know what I'm saying? He's just driving and randomly like, yo, I'm gonna start recording this. So this is on my mind. I gotta talk to the people right now. That's what's so funny to me. I don't know.
If your girl working at a hospital, nigga, I'm sorry, bro. She definitely cheating on you, bro. 100%. I ain't even trying to make you insecure, brother. But she going, nigga. That shit is insane. Fuck.
Oh, let me read this. Yeah, she told her husband she was staying to work an extra shift at work, and we booked a hotel room for the night.
Wow.
Wild.
I'm gonna stay the night shift.
She's a bunny?
Yeah.
Look.
I'm gonna stay tonight.
Oh.
He's wildin'.
Yeah. Is it a problem? Oh.
Yo, that's a supply closet, dog. Damn, where they at, dog?
Yo, what if nurses need gloves and needles or something? Yo, they're wilding right now, okay? That's definitely a clean utility room, okay? That's a supply closet.
My man looked like a straight, like, West Coast YN nigga. Getting with a MILF Becky nigga.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
She sound like she's 45.
Yo, she look like 45 for real. At least.
With the
45,
YN?
50 with the IN. Spice up her life.
Wow.
In the middle of the night? Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay tonight. I'll be home about 7:30.
10 in the morning.
Okay.
Morning.
All right, I love you. Okay, bye.
So you went for it?
Yes. Not happy, but yeah.
You booked a hotel room already?
Hotel room's booked. Keys in my car.
All right, bet.
Wow. He said, all right, bet, man.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
Damn, Stan, man. Becky's out tonight, dog. She about to be getting stretched out in the Holiday Inn, man.
I'm not going to say for all nurses, but that's crazy. Like, I don't know. That's convincing evidence on why not to date a nurse, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of good nurses as well. You know, but that seems like some convincing evidence right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Basically, they be around a lot of people. They work long hours. You know, they gone half the day. You know, the 12-hour shift plus the commute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then...
Being around a lot of people, making connections. You know what I'm saying? The exposure to empty rooms and broom closets.
Empty rooms,
you know what I'm saying?
just people in general. Like, you know, there's, like, nobody's going to be... There's always gonna be somebody that's flyer than you, man or female, in terms of like looks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't put those desires aside, then I don't think nursing is for you. You know, like you gotta choose another profession. Like, if you can't resist temptation and nothing like that, that ain't the place for you. Also, the traumatic stuff that happens, like you might be working in ICU or the ED, you might witness somebody pass away, and you know that might open up an emotional, you know, wound or whatever, and it might be on from there, you know? So
Jamal might be right there to scoop you up.
Just to give you a hug, console you, and then ever since that hug, everything ain't the same no more after that hug. Everything's different.
Yep. Next thing you know, you calling Edward, telling him you're staying at for another extra shift, man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Ed. Yeah, that's all we got for y'all, man. 2 dope boys. Make sure you like, subscribe. See y'all on the next one, and we out.
Peace.